Greetings to everyone who are watching this video out there. This video presentation will be done by student of University of Gorkha, the year 3 student, which is in one of our education course 3 EDY 3310, and this video will be done by me and my friend here. So first of all, in our introduction, my name is Digen, my given name is Digen, my surname is Kuta, and my friend here is Soti, and his surname is Waka. So he'll be taking us through the introduction part of our presentation.
Our topic today is about a surrogate motherhood. A surrogate motherhood is an arrangement where a woman carries and gives birth to a child for another person or a couple who will become the child after birth. This practice provides an individual for an idea of couple or who are unable to carry a pregnancy to themselves. Thus, surrogacy is becoming more common around the world because some people cannot produce children naturally and therefore they choose to practice it. However, people choose to practice it because of some various reasons such as women cannot get pregnant or we can say infertility. The other reason is about health problems that prevent pregnancy or fails to assist reproductive techniques, and also same-sex couples want to have children. Therefore, people used to practice because of two types of methods, which is first one is about traditional surrogacy, and the second one is about gestational surrogacy. The better explanation, my colleague here, Mr. Kuta, will gonna better elaboration on these two methods.
Okay, I will talk about two methods of surrogacy. The first one is a traditional method, which they used it in the past, and the second one is the gestational method, which is the latest method that they use it today. So, as you can see up on the board, I have on this side I have the traditional method of surrogacy, and on my right is the gestational, which is the latest method of surrogacy. So, just a simple illustration on the board. In traditional method, this is the surrogate mother, and this is the father and the mother of the child. But in traditional method, they used to take the sperm of the father, and they will insert it to the surrogate mother, which is another woman. So, and this woman will give birth to the child. Let's say the child is here. So this is the baby. So this woman will give birth to the baby, which means this father and the mother of the child, this child will have the genetic. This child will biologically belongs to this lady and the father. So the baby will belongs to this two, and the mother will not. Have the genetic. The baby will not have any genetic code of that. This mother, but the father and this surrogate mother, the baby will have their genetic codes. Or then the traditional method, and in a gestational method of surrogacy, or the modern method of surrogacy, the father and the child, the father and the mother combine the sperm and the egg cell, and they put it in the doctors take it and put it in a let's say in a lab or in a place where it becomes like an embryo. So this place will develop the egg, develop the baby, and when the baby becomes the embryo, then the embryo they will take it and insert it into the surrogate mother in here. Meaning that this mother will just become the host of the baby. The baby will not have biologically belongs to the mother, but this mother will only become the host. But this baby will belongs to the biologically this baby will biologically belong to these two parents, but it will not belongs to the surrogate mother. You see, the surrogate mother will just become the host because embryo is formed outside and inserted into the mother. Unlike for traditional method, because the mother is unable to give birth to the child, they will take the sperm of the father and then they will insert it to the surrogate mother, which means when the baby is formed, the baby will biologically belongs to these two, not the mother but the surrogate mother and the father. That's on that was in traditional method, but in the modern gestational method, the baby will belongs to the belongs to his or her original parents and not the surrogate mother. Okay, that's all about the two types of surrogacy method. So my colleagues will talk about the advantages and disadvantages of these two methods.
General advantages of surrogacy and disadvantages of surrogacy. Advantages of surrogacy come under three important points. The first point is talk about the health couples or individual of a child or give off to people with fertility problems, and also can be rewarding experiences for the surrogates. And the disadvantage of the surrogacy and motherhoods is the first point is about surrogacy can be expensive or high financial cost. A legal issue may arise about who is the real parent of the child. Emotional stress for both the surrogate and the friends, and the possible medical risk for the surrogates.
Okay, there are some ethical issues that arises with the process of surrogacy. Uh, Number one is some of the people think that it's not right to pay for young women for pregnancy, and the other one is it's against child's right. But upon that is it's always the case that both parties will agree and sign a legal document before going through the process of surrogacy. It's about that's about the ethical issue, and my friend will go into conclude to the recommendation and conclude our presentation. Thank you.
In conclusion, a surrogate motherhood is an important opinion for the people who cannot have children naturally. It has both advantages and disadvantages. Surrogacy can bring happiness, but it also requires a careful legal, medical, and emotional consideration. To recommend that couples or individuals should consult doctors and legal experts before choosing surrogacy. Surrogates should be fully informed about the risk and responsibilities. Uh, Clear legal agreements should be made to protect the rights for the parents and the surrogate and the child. Therefore, we as a new generation, we will not practice this kind of method in our lives that we will focus on.
That's all for our presentation about surrogacy motherhood. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And may God bless you all.